I'm back. Welcome to the Scent Bubble. I am your host for the evening, and we got a little special one for you today. Strap up. All right. Welcome to the Scent Bubble. I am your host for the evening. Let's get straight into it, man. It's been a while. I missed you guys. We finally hit the point where we're not dropping episodes every single day because we're not doing reviews every single day anymore. We're doing more long-form content and creative decision-making in terms of the topics for this channel. This is where we turn it up a notch. And for that, we need a little extra time to prepare. So we're probably going to drop 2-3 times a week, but we're still doing lives. We're still offsetting that with different community posts and giveaways, as well as just stories are still popping off every single day. Today from the house of Clinique, we have Happy for Men. Finally got my batch of samples in, and they are abundant. We probably have about 20 fragrances here, so we're going to go all through them. What was I going to say? A lot of people had questions about where I get my fragrances from, and so I get them from all over the place. Decant X, Scent Decant, Scent Split, micro perfumes. It just depends. Some of the, seasonally, each one of those websites has different codes, 10 to 25 to 35%. And there's just different times where they get marked down as well. So I kind of browse all of those occasionally. Today we caught a Scent Split haul and, Scent Decant actually. And it was a good deal. I think I paid $35. We got 20 samples. So without further ado, let's get our first initial impressions on Clinique's Happy for Men. Now, if you go into Burlington or any of these stores, typically they always have the Clinique Happy for Women. So I'll be showing you guys what the bottle looks like today for Clinique for Men. I've never smelled a Clinique fragrance, so this is going to be completely new for me. Quite pungent in the citrus up top. Almost has kind of a Star Walker vibe in the air. A little bit sweeter on the back end, just the tiniest bit sweeter. It still has most of that like zesty citrus, lemon, limey. Not quite as much limey, more on the lemon side. Almost citrus on woods. It's very green. It's a bright, zesty, fresh fragrance. I think easily any season, any reason. This is almost like, let's see how it is on skin. This is like Star Walker, almost like 90% Star Walker with just the tiniest bit of more green sweetness by about 5 to 10%. I think most people would say this is about 90% close to Star Walker, the original, not the Star Walker Extreme. But it's a nice fragrance. It's simple, not a lot going on to it. It's citrus, it's green, it's woody. Very bright though for a fragrance. This is what the bottle looks like. Obviously we're dealing with a sample, but how much can we get this fragrance for? I think it's a cheapie. So 3.4 for $40. I'm going to guess you could probably find this in retailers for about 30, maybe $20. Let's kind of see what eBay's. So eBay's selling the 100 ml for $20. So it's a cheapie for sure. Note breakdown. Okay, up top, mandarin orange, lime, lemon, green, and C notes. I think this encapsulates all of that. It's very fresh, it's very light, but it does have the same amount of like girth and pungency as like Star Walker. So I think it kind of probably on the beast mode scale is about a 5 at best. In the middle, we have tons of florals: freesia, jasmine, lily of the valley, rose. So that floral, that mostly white floral touch really takes the pungency out of like it being citrusy sweet and goes more like super bright, airy, crisp, very zesty citrus. And you do get that medley sense: green, lemon, lime, orange, oceanic, super bright on skin. In the base, we have woods, Gaiac wood, cedar, musk, and cypress. And I think you perfectly smell that with this fragrance. Again, if I was to give a distribution, I would say this is about a 60-40, with 60% of the fragrance being orange, lime, lemon, green. Very bright, very zesty, crisp. And then 40% is a significant backbone of woods. The floral mid, you don't smell the lily of the valley, the rose, the jasmine, the freesia. Those are just making the citruses very light, airy, and crispy and zesty, and bright. This is a very brightly citrus fragrance. So those are just freshening and ramping that up to make it just so light feeling. But it still seems like it, again, if you want to know the potency, it's at the same level as Skywalker, even if you haven't smelled that. It's just for reference. But the woods are still significantly there. You get this incredible backbone of cypress and cedar. I'm not too familiar with the note of Gaiac wood. I'm going to have to like buy that as an essential oil or something so I can be more assertive when I actually smell it. It is the tiniest bit musky, but this fragrance is super dry. It really dries down to woods and stuff. I think this is like a 10 sprayer though, to be honest with you guys, because it's about a 5 in terms of potency. It has a really bright, happy opening, and then it kind of just goes, let's see how it is on the test strip. Yeah, it fades away quite significantly. I'm going to guess you're going to need 10 sprays just to get through a work shift, and you're going to probably need to respray. Now, I think that's okay for a $20 fragrance. Again, I don't think you lose or gain anything going Starwalker versus this. I think Starwalker might pack a little bit more potency in terms of longevity, but in terms of projection and note profile, they're pretty much exactly on par with one another. But this is just an easy grab. You know what I'm saying? This is a freshie in the category of citrus and wood, and it's very casual. Super casual. There's not a ton of dimension to it. It's just a good smell. Occasions are going to be errands, school, out of the shower. Call it a day. This isn't date night. This isn't serious event. This isn't even semi-formal. This is bright, fun, simple, but definitely good smelling. And this is like an everyday easy grab if you're not trying to do the most, but you want to smell good. This, I think, is slightly above what a shower gel would do for you because it actually has some woody substance to it. So it does come off cologne-y, you know what I mean, for lack of better words. But I think this is a super casual fragrance, but a super easy wear. I would be hard-pressed to find anybody that wouldn't like this note profile. Now, again, is it incredible? Absolutely not. I give it a 7. It's very average, right? Some people who are looking for things in fragrance specifically to be wowed by might rate this lower, like a 3 or a 4 in terms of intrigue and interest. But I'm not a fan of that. When I smell something like this, I think a lot about, you know, Nautica Voyage, Lacoste Red, Starwalker. These are $20 100 ml fragrances that are so easy to grab. And for that reason, I think it definitely has utility in a beginner and intermediate fragrance collection because it's hard to find simple fragrances that you can wear all the time. Let's take a hypothetical. Hypothetically, you could wear Tarathi Blue, Bulgari's Tigar clone, every day, as well as Bleu de Chanel, you know, in Club de Nuit's Iconic, for instance. You could wear those every single day and still have a little bit of signature and still smell slightly above average, right? But I couldn't personally rock Tarathi Blue. I wouldn't want to rock Tarathi Blue every single day because it has signature. It has a distinct note profile that for me personally, I don't see it as an everyday fragrance, though it is. I see it as kind of when I want to go in my citrus bag and have signature. Iconic Bleu de Chanel, yeah, I could smell like that every day, but personally, I wouldn't want to go for that kind of shower jelly, earthy, bright, note profile every single day, and this is just purely out of preference, but something as simple as citruses and woods really, to me, speaks more with more versatility. I think this is a much easier grab than something like Club de Nuit Iconic or Tarathi Blue or any of the Imagination stuff. It's right on par with Starwalker. I can literally grab Starwalker every single day and know that I smell good, like how it smells. It doesn't smell cheap, it just smells simple. But citrus and woods is, I think, an undeniably acceptable, clean, and ageless note profile that just has the tiniest bit more longevity, or not longevity, but wearing variability. I could wear Iconic, a couple days a week. Same with Tarathi Blue. I could confidently wear this every single day, and it wouldn't fit my semi-formal and up occasions. But in terms of casually, going to work casually, gym, out of the shower, just want to smell fresh around the house, going to a simple event, whatever, this is going to be an easy grab. And for $20, 100 ml, I really don't think you can go wrong. Definitely don't pay retail for this. Projection and longevity, I give it a 5. I think 10 sprays is going to barely get you to the 4 to 6 hour mark. So this is definitely a fragrance you carry on your person or put in a travel spray and spray it up. But again, it has utility. This can be an alternative or a replacement of your Nautica Voyage, your Star Walkers, your simpler fragrances. But when you need that fragrance, this is an easy grab. And I think you do need that in your fragrance collection. Nobody wants to think hard about the occasion and all that stuff. Sometimes you just know you want to smell fresher than you are. And, citruses and woods, no brainer. I think we covered everything, guys. It's great to be back. Again, I'm going to be cranking out about another 20 episodes so we can put them in the queue. They'll be dropping 2 days a week, so I'll probably be able to queue these up for like the next month. Easy, maybe 2. But I'm excited to get back into the new fragrance haul and introduce some new fragrances. I mixed it up between cheapies and highly expensive fragrances, so that we can just get some good versatility to the channel. I know you guys are interested in niche stuff you can't afford. For all my rich guys, stuff you can't afford, but as well as cheap alternatives if you decide to go in that bag or if you're financially put in that position. We want to just kind of put some well-roundedness to the fragrances that we're introducing to this channel. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and more importantly, turn on the notification bell so you can be notified of all the episodes that drop and all of the content that drops, because our lives have been actually going crazy. We've been doing north of 500 people tapping into all of our lives. The highest one we had was about 2,000. And so our lives have been popping off. If you want very quick tips and tricks, that's where you can find me and get direct access to me, see what's up and coming for the week as far as content. My shorts are where you can get your quick tips and tricks and the quick synopsis summaries of each of my episodes and quick links to the episodes after that. And then obviously my long form is for all my true fans and FragCom friends, where you just like hearing me talk and bringing up new fragrances and relating to my fragrance journey. And that's all good too. You are rocking with the Scent Bubble. I want you to have a blessed week. And until next episode, y'all be easy. Talk to you soon.